Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's case is a bit shocking. We have a 56-year-old woman in court for allegedly threatening her boyfriend with a weapon after an argument over cheating. At her age, you'd expect cooler heads to prevail, but that's not what happened here. She claims she never pointed the weapon directly at him, but the situation escalated quickly. We're about to see how the judge handles this.
State of Michigan versus Lisa Mjipa, counsel.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Speak move with formal reading, understands her constitutional rights and stands mute.
Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and adjourned not guilty on your client's behalf. Positions as to bond?
Your Honor, I stated Jika is 56 years old and does not have a prior record. The allegations are concerning in the sense that this is a boyfriend-girlfriend and they reside together, and there was an argument over some cheating. And this is her gun that's registered to her. It's a 9mm that was recovered also. She allegedly, they were in their car. She reached for the gun, telling him she was going to kill him. He then grabbed the gun, and she also slapped him in the face with an open hand several times. He gets out of the car and calls 911. I do note that I don't think she pointed the weapon. There were no injuries as a result of this, Your Honor. In this matter, because of the assaultive nature, because it's a weapon, the people are asking for a $10,000 cash surety with a tether and not to, if she's working a curfew, but no contact with the complainant at all.
Thank you. Defense.
Your Honor, my client is 56 years old with no prior criminal history, not on probation or parole, nothing pending, lifelong resident, has 3 kids and 2 grandkids, has a bachelor's from Central Michigan, is employed at Corewell Health, has strong family ties, community ties, complaining witness is an ex-boyfriend. She's a valid CPL holder, Your Honor. She said there was never a gun brandished, that this is the best thing you could say to get out of a relationship. I don't think at 56, with all of this going for, all of a sudden she's going to become, an assaultive person. We weren't there. She'll have her day in court. I don't believe there's a danger or flight risk. So respectfully asking for a personal bond and absolutely no contact with the complaining witness.
Okay, thank you. All right. The defendant is 56 years old with no prior history. This is purely a he said, she said case at this point, even with the complainant saying and firearm was never pointed at him and there are no injuries. At this point, this is what this process is for. Each side has a story to tell. Really no evidence to suggest either way. Bond is set at $50,000 personal, given the defendant's lack of any prior criminal history and her ties to the community. Next court date, September 19th for probable cause conference, September 26th for preliminary examination. Ma'am, you're not to have any contact with the complainant. That means no verbal contact, no written contact, no contact with third parties or social media. Any attempted contact would be considered a violation of the conditions of the bond. If you were living in a place where he lives, you'll have to go somewhere else. You may also not purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of this bond care until a judge says otherwise. You realize you are a valid CPL holder, but during the pendency of this case, until someone says otherwise, no weapons. All right? 50,000 personal. Have a good night.
Well, that was something. Even with no prior record, the judge didn't let her off easy, and there are plenty of questions about whether the defendant took things too far. What do you think? Was this just a bad moment, or is there more to the story? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.